Are you a DNA?
Yes.
Do you need to replicate?
I do need to replicate, but I can't unless I'm uncoiled.
Do you have the symptoms of supercoiledness?
Yes.
Concatenatedness? Or all of the above?
Oh God, yes.
Well, do we have a solution for you? Introducing the TopoPuff Girls!
Topo what?
TopoPuff Girls with topoisomerase powers! Topoisomerase 1A with the power to relax negatively supercoiled DNA. Topoisomerase 1B with power to relax both negative and positively supercoiled DNA. And the almighty topoisomerase 2 with the power to relax both supercoiled and concatenated DNA.
Help me, TopoPuff girls.
What's the problem?
I need to replicate, but I'm all wound up.
Don't worry, you're in good hands. Now hold still.
Wow, I'm so relaxed and uncoiled. Thank you, TopoPuff girls. But how did you do it?
Well, according to the Berg's Biochemistry, 6th edition, Topo 1 comprises of 4 domains which are arranged in the central cavity, just the correct size to accommodate the double-stranded DNA. First, the DNA molecule binds inside the cavity of the topoisomerase. The hydroxyl group of the tyrosine 723 attacks a phosphate group on one strand of the DNA backbone to form a phosphodiester linkage between the enzyme and the DNA, cleaving the DNA and releasing a free 5-hydroxyl group.
In layman's terms,
the enzyme holds the DNA while cutting one strand. From here, Topo 1A uses strand passage to relax the DNA. Then the DNA reseals to the backbone and is free to dissociate from the enzyme. 1B uses the same mechanism, except it uses controlled rotation to relax the DNA.
But that's supercoiled. What about concatenated DNA?
Well...
Shh!
anyways,
Topo 2 takes care of both supercoiled and concatenated. Topo 2 is a dimer with a larger cavity that uses ATP and uses strand passage as well. Reaction begins when it binds a DNA duplex shown in red and blue. The 2 domains of the enzyme shown as yellow come together to bind the DNA. ATP in orange binds to the green segment of the enzyme and allows for a conformational change that brings about cutting of the first DNA and binding the second set of DNA shown in yellow and green. Second DNA segment moves through the break in the first DNA segment and out through the bottom of the enzyme. The hydrolysis of ATP resets the enzyme with the first DNA strand still bound.
Don't believe that it works? Well, hear what our satisfied customer has to say.
You know, before I met the TopoPuff girls, I was all wound up and super coiled. But after their services, I can replicate with ease.
Isn't that great? And this could all be yours for only 6% extra credit applied to our final grade in Chem 114c. We don't actually accept any major credit cards and or monetary means, just 6% extra credit. Call us at 1-800-TOPO-ISO.
What was that?
1-800-TOPO-ISO!
Topo what?
1-800-TOPO-ISO!
I'm sorry, what?
1-800-TOPO-ISO!
1-800-TOPO. 1-800...
so if you're a replicating DNA who needs to be relaxed,
Just call
at 1-800-TOPO-ISO.
Individual results may vary. And just so you know, this number is not registered. Just try it. We dare you.